Guys, keep your applause going, keep the enthusiasm up for the most senior and awesomest troupe at Washington Prep Theater, 161!
Thanks very much, everyone. Just like everything else you've seen tonight, in order to start, we need just one word from you, sir. Just any word. What word are you thinking?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Artistic endeavors
Can
sometimes lead to pleasure that exceedingly
beautiful.
One time
I
painted
the
inside of a
house
with
my
own mind.
looking
At
my
own work, I
feel
pain,
and
terror, and excitement,
much
ecstasy. Should I ever
try
that again, I would ask myself to try harder, to dig deeper into my own spirituality, and to put more of it onto the walls of that rec room or media room, whatever it was, that I was painting. That I was painting with my mind! My mind was sapped, though, after this work that I had just produced. And the homeowners reported that as soon as I left the house and my concentration faded, the walls of the room would return to their previous boring, no one would witness the work that I had done with my mind.
Admittedly, it was all the same dude that I just recreated multiple times in
It
the same
happened to
work.
be this guy I went to high school with. That's what she said. I loved him and I hated him at the same
His
time.
name was Morgan, and he had a scar on his face that tracked from his ear to his chin.
But he didn't look like tough. It was just the scar made him look tough, even though he looked really preppy. So the effect was super handsome. Fucking Morgan.
I don't get a chair? What? Thank you. Jeez, gentlemen.
It'd be cool, man. It's alright.
I am cool.
Try to do the best you can, man. 2 Dos Equis, alright?
Alright.
Sound like that fucking guy.
Lance!
What?
Stop being such a douche to waiters.
I'm not being a douche to waiters!
Yes, you are, Lance! Why are you being a douche?
He's fucking around with me!
Be a gentleman.
Right.
Sorry about that whole chair thing.
Oh no, that's alright.
It's really my bad.
You fucking
Lance, come on, man! Come on! Hey! We're gonna have to ask you guys to leave.
Did you see what he did to
Oh no,
me?
I saw what you did to my wait staff.
You didn't see
Sorry,
my
I'm
fucking...
super sorry. That, probably gonna have to pay for some time off for your wait staff. Maybe lost some sales and everything, but hopefully we can still work this out. Okay?
Clyde, you okay? That hurt!
Oh, I'm sorry, Clyde. We should get that looked at. I'm sorry.
It wasn't the first time that Liz had gotten them thrown out of a drinking establishment, and it wasn't the first time that Chuck had to pay off their way out just to escape lawsuits.
Hey.
Is your friend coming in?
No, listen, hey, look.
What? I wasn't even there!
Look, I'm sorry. My wife poisoned a lot of other people's entrees and she did some real bad stuff in the bathroom. Okay?
Rebecca, you
And
okay?
he did some work in the bathroom!
Look at her, she's crying, she's shaking, she's shaking.
All right, Rebecca, you're probably never going to quite be the same. So yeah, I'm probably never going to be able to form a human relationship again.
Thank you for your admiration and your support in my artistic endeavors, but you shouldn't have followed me home.
So was it back at the corner that I should have just stopped and let you go? Because now I followed you all the way to your
It
door.
was probably back at the art studio.
I thought our walk together were, well, not quite together.
Yeah,
I thought it was
run away.
romantic.
I didn't feel romance, just so you know. I was.
But now, right? Now that we're actually talking, we've actually broached that conversational threshold.
Damn it, who's at the door?
Who's
no,
that?
That's my son. I have a wife and 3 children. My grandfather lives here. My wife's mom lives with us. We have a wait staff. There's a lot of people here that's be very embarrassed.
Come away with me.
I'm late, I'm sorry. It's all right.
Who was that?
That's our gardener.
He just comes and goes?
Yeah, I think he's, hey. Listen, I'm just gonna give this
I'm feeling kind of shut out here.
Listen, Jonathan.
Hey, well done in there. Tattoo looks great. See
Oh.
you later.
My wife was working on a tattoo though. Anyways, Jonathan, it's safe to say you asked if I felt romance right now, and I just want to answer your question. No, nothing. Nothing at all. I don't feel any romance. If I do, I will tell you.
Really?
Yes, I can text you.
Yeah, you followed him home, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, that was me 10 years ago. Now I'm the doorman to his building. There are ways in.
This gardener looked kind of lame. I could do gardening.
This gardener's not really part of the in-craft.
Oh.
If you want to be loved by him, you just got to be useful to him.
What does he need, guys? Give me a clue.
I mean, it's a big building. There's all sorts of responsibilities. I mean, we have help at the front desk.
You got a pest problem?
Do you have walked a dog or?
Sure, I walked a dog.
Well, we had.
I'll do anything.
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 Well,
Kicking out of the basement.
right. Guess you won't be leaving.
Isn't he cute?
Oh my goodness.
He's painting for me.
Oh, wow. Look at that little painting monkey. He's a baby monkey?
Yeah, he's just a baby right now.
We've seen some baby capuchin monkeys. His face looks like sort of a wizened old Chinese monk, and there's a tiny monkey-sized easel on the stool in front of him, and the monkey is just sort of frantically, spastically daubing paint on with his powerful little arms.
I think it's a picture of his homeland.
Oh, that's really good. You know, I actually have a little chinchilla with me. That's right. Yeah, just set up your little easel. He's been experimenting with oils.
Oh, oil. Well, that's fancy. Okay.
Nicely. There you go.
Well, Henry's only been painting for 2 months. So, I think this is pretty advanced work for a 2-month-old capuchin monkey.
We've seen that, in fact, an evocative portrait of the snow-covered mountains of northern China is, in fact, emerging. The yak train is visible. It just looks like the monkey has his eyes rolled back in the head and is glaring at the canvas.
Well, that is impressive. However, mine is actually right-handed, yet he's painting with his left. He's even better with his right hand.
Henry's working on calligraphy on the side. So, I just wanted you to know that.
Well,
This is, in fact, a lush and fully saturated oil canvas. The color rendering is beautiful and the figures are magnificent, but it can only be described as chinchilla pornography.
so in addition to chinchilla pornography, mine is also practicing Chinese characters. So, it's hard to compare, but maybe Chinese characters are probably...
In Chinese, the words for lust, ecstasy, orgasm, fluids are etched on the painting.
Still a little more advanced than your...
Well, we'll see what happens next month at the art show, won't we?
Oh, yes.
Cut to that! a 16-foot by 16-foot oil rendering of a massive chinchilla orgy with the ideogram for prosperous horse in the bottom. We see on this side a 16 by 16-foot chinchilla orgy, but highly derivative and with a sort of amateurish execution.
This was with the left hand, and that was with the right.
I'm not going to be continuing to just be bribed off. I'm not going to be paid off anymore. Set up an establishment where people can have just a quiet meal and enjoy themselves, a family atmosphere. I don't care how much money, I don't care how deep your pockets go.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just want you to know that I didn't do any of this. I'm trapped the way that you're trapped with her.
Addicted to money.
I'm addicted to her.
I don't think that I can have you guys back as much as we're financially dependent on your bribes.
I'm not going to work hard enough to generate the money to pay those bribes unless I'm with her.
So what kind of a birthday party are we planning?
Fun one with clowns! What kind of a birthday party are you thinking of? What kind of sick, kinky shit are you thinking of?
Jesus Christ, Trevor.
You do not know what was in his head!
Look, okay, hey. One last birthday party with clowns, Trevor, and then we're out of town forever. All right?
No problem.
Last time, I promise. This will be the last time that we... She's back. I know, guys, and I know that I gave you my word, and I know that I continue to put you into harm's way, and that's on me.
It's okay, it's just a birthday party.
It's gonna be big.
You going out in the basement, huh? Wow. I've never actually seen somebody go down there.
A lot of vital functions are performed in the basement.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah?
Huh. Wow. I'm just the stand and greet people guy. So, hi.
Hi.
What do you mean, like vital functions? Like babies being born or heart transplants? I don't understand.
She was not so far off as you might like to think. The building was in fact a living creature, a sort of H.R. Geiger townhouse. And the basement contained all of its organs. The house itself was a sort of bony secretion, but it was supplied with hot and cold air, water, garbage service, and inexplicably a sort of newsletter from the organs in the basement.
You really wouldn't understand.
I would understand. If it's about him, I will understand. I know him. I feel like I know him.
You just say hello and good day. That's
There's
how
a
you
lot
know.
in that. You can have a subtext with those things like you wouldn't believe.
Have you ever touched them?
Once I almost did.
Cut to that!
Hey-o.
Hey, how you doing? Oh!
Come back!
Yeah, I kind of did a pratfall and just made myself look ridiculous, but he felt really good! And so that's kind of why I feel like I know him. He's like a little bit warmer than your average person, right? Kind of as you get closer, you feel the warmth coming off his body. Like, if I were this close to him, I would feel it on my skin, and it would start to make my hairs prick up, and then I'd go kind of nuts.
Hey guys, I'm taking the dogs out for a walk. Lester, do you want to pet them like you usually do?
No!
Okay.
Yes!
You
Hi, guys. Hi. Like that little one.
He gave him chocolate this morning.
What?
What?
He gave him chocolate.
I love chocolate. Dogs should build up a resistance. I mean, you never know when they can get it out of the trash can.
Do you want to take the dogs for a walk for me?
No, hi.
Fine.
Your latest one is beautiful.
I was about to say the same thing to you.
Really?
I didn't mean it though. It's just pornography. It's filthy. Look at this.
I know.
Doing that.
I
Over
know.
there.
I feel offended looking at it too. I try not to say it to his face.
What we see on the canvas is a huge, looks like a human vagina, and there are about 35 chinchillas inside of it.
These five are all variations of you and me.
I guess he paints what he sees.
It does. Would you like to take care of him for a little while? Maybe you could, you know, coach it out of him or something. Get some other realm, a non-sexual realm, something.
Do you want to swap and take Henry for a little while? He's been asking for different tutelage.
Really?
Yes.
Let's try it.
Henry, I'm just going to put you down. Love you.
We cut to a week later after the swap.
Oh, that is hilarious.
This woman has a backpack with a dead chinchilla in it.
He's so funny. He is so funny. He's like all day long cracking jokes consistently.
He's dead.
He does. Well, he's been playing dead for you.
He started playing it last week.
What?
Oh, he
You
won't
never
stop. He
did that.
never breaks.
What do you mean you never praise?
I mean, he won't eat.
So just sit here and stop it.
Freaking out, monkey. Freaking out.
What is wrong with you? Please stop. He needs constant attention. I'm not laughing right now. I am not laughing. Jesus Christ. That is not funny. Just take it. Just take it and switch.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
What?
Nothing. Nothing?
What's wrong?
Have his last painting in the backpack.
You knew. Oh, God, the smell.
It's a picture of you. He's switched genres.
Oh.
We see that this is a beautiful picture of this man as framed by the zipper of a backpack. It is in no way pornographic, just a beautiful, sympathetic, full frontal portrait with the sun setting behind him, and in one corner the ideogram for I die.
He stopped eating. He wouldn't eat after I took him away from him.
Oh, because I let it go. It's because it was my fault.
He missed you so much.
Oh my God. That is beautiful. That is
I
gorgeous.
should have brought him back when we started playing dead.
Oh my God. Well, I'll go home.
You ready?
Yeah.
He came to our house to discuss the final clap arrangements. She gutted him like a deer.
That was a little bit much at the end.
It was. This is how it's going to begin, and this is how it's going to end, okay? This stack is going to get bigger, and that stack is going to get bigger. There's going to be a dead clap here, okay? There's probably going to be more than one dead clap.
I'm getting You know, I'm running out of places to hide your bodies. I'm running out of stories
You
and
have a
excuses.
new life! Listen, hey, you and I are not the ones who should be yelling at each other, okay? I'm sorry for what my wife did. I'm sorry for what she's about to do here.
What do you mean, something can be prevented?
Yes, it's gonna all be prevented.
What? How?
Close the doors! Till the party's canceled, send home the clowns. Nothing bad will happen here tonight, not to you, and you will be poor, and you will be managing an Applebee's for the rest of your life. Or we have one Ragnarok and you're done.
Fine. I'm gonna pull around the truck and I'll get rid of Gerald here. And I'm
Truck rentals not free.
I just have more than enough. All right. Party's over.
Party's over.
I am sorry, but that birthday party has been canceled. Our clowns were sent home.
Wait! What the fuck did you just say?
I believe I was very clear, and you can watch your language.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
Where are you located, sir? Where are my clowns, sir? I want to see somebody in your face paint really soon.
Trevor, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, Trevor.
Excuse me, I have another call. Just one moment.
Oh, I hope.
Hello?
Trevor, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to...
Yeah, what have you told her?
I told her that her party was canceled and the clowns were sent home.
Get out of the office, Trevor! Get out of the office!
You're not...
Trevor! Trevor, don't answer the door! Trevor, don't answer the door!
Jonathan, you made it up to my penthouse.
Sir, didn't you summon me?
No, I was creating some art and keeping the building alive with my mind.
I was in the basement, sir, and I felt distinctly summoned. A
Weird.
presence that I've never really felt before, except maybe that one night.
Jonathan, maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe there is some connection between us. I don't know if it's romantic. Maybe. I don't know, John. I don't want to get your hopes up. But if you felt that, only one other person has felt that. My vibe, as I create. And that was my high school girlfriend. I was kind of obsessed with her for a while. And
What happened? What happened to her?
she died. Violent death. I didn't do it or anything. It was just this random kind of piece of metal just kind of slammed into her face. Random metal.
What?
Yeah. Everyone thought it was me with my mind. And I was like, no, I was far away. I was painting.
A piece of metal comes and clanks into the ground near that man's face.
Holy shit! Hey,
Is this you calling?
I know. It's not me.
Hello?
Gerald,
Yes?
where are you?
I'm in the penthouse.
Are you... Get out of that penthouse.
I'm with him.
You're not safe.
What are you talking about?
Did shrapnel start falling from the sky?
I mean, a piece of metal.
Get out of there! You're not safe! The building is his body! The building is his mind!
We see that in the interim a number of telekinetic just sort of housekeeping tasks are going on here. Pencils are being sharpened, quarter pounder wrappers crumpled up and thrown away.
Jonathan, I think you should leave. Oh God,
I want to be with you!
I don't want someone to be with me!
The newsletter orifice produces a cylindrical roll of paper. Big news! New death in the penthouse, it reads.
Oh God!
I guess worth it!
It produces another roll of paper. Basement kitties kidneys need more sodium.
Oh, God, well, that's not that. We can take care of that.